How do? And we are back. And ironic, I'll say, we're back. Oh, there he is. And we're back, which is very ironic because today's theme is about reboots, remakes, returns, because it's a new year, new start, the new noise, so to speak. So, has anyone got any favourite reboots they love? Any remakes? Any returns that pop to mind?
I've got someone that don't like.
Well, here we go. What was that?
I said we've got some ones I don't like we can get to.
Oh, here we go then. Go on then.
Just put it. Well, there you got the Matrix Reloaded. That can another Matrix. Is it Matrix Reloaded? The new one, the new Matrix that can get binned.
Revolutions, yeah. No, Resurrections, yeah. That was it.
Matrix goes.
Yeah, I know Reed's in it.
Yeah, but it's god awful.
It's my opinion. It's a bit too late, eh?
Well, it's not even that. It's just trying. They got almost everyone back except for Morpheus, but then they brought back Morpheus as some kind of weird hybrid thing. So no, and then how many years? It's like 60 years down. Well, spoilers. 60 years later, but yeah,
I gave it 20 minutes and I quit.
Yeah,
And I got back to it.
I was really excited for it when I saw the trailers because like I love the original three. I know.
Yeah.
I know the two other ones get like harsh, like negative reviews and stuff. Because the first one, when you've made something that amazing, there's no way you can compete with it, can you? But the other two, I like actually Revolutions better than Reloaded, which I know other people would go the other way around. Yeah. What about you, Steve? Any ones pop into mind?
Well, I don't know. I had two, but I don't know if it's going to happen or if it's this year or next year.
Go on, for it.
Well, The Walking Dead. I know you guys probably don't like The Walking Dead.
I watched the first season, but kind of.
Now they've finished it. There's like obviously they're doing all the pre-sequels and that. Like, so there's the one with like Negan and Maggie doing their own thing. Daryl's supposed to be doing his own thing.
And then they got
but they said that they was going to do a film.
Yeah,
but
was it?
I don't know. Good ahead,
main guy. I think they're filming it because they're bringing the main guy back, aren't they? Yeah.
Yeah. So Michonne and Rick are supposed to be like Michonne goes out looking for him. So I don't know what happens. And then they got Peaky Blinders. They were supposed to be doing a film, but I don't know if they are now.
I'm not sure because it's if they open. It was an open ending, wasn't it? Like
because like that's what I mean. Like he found out that he wasn't dying, that it was a lie, and that, and then it just ends on that, and he's got nothing. He's got nothing left because he signed everything over to the family.
But then if they've got a film, that's just one more.
That'll be the ending. I mean, like if you'd watch the ending of the Peaky Blinders, what's the youngest brother called now? Is it Finn?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, at the end, they was in the house. They killed this other guy.
Spoilers, man. You gotta warn people. Yeah. You can't say like this person, and then some people haven't finished season 6 yet.
Okay, so but remember, he didn't say who he killed. He just killed a geezer.
You had to stop him.
Yeah, no. What I'm saying is, I'm getting to the point where he's done that, and then another brother, half brother, whatever it is, decides to say that get the fuck out the house. You're not part of the family anymore. So that's a cliffhanger for where he goes with that. Do you know what I mean?
More drama.
There could have been so many possibilities that they've done.
Yeah,
but I don't think the last season isn't the same without Polly.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean? Because she kind of, to an extent, kept the family going.
Steve's the worst for spoilers, isn't he?
Man, I haven't watched the new season yet.
I apologise to anyone that's watching this video and, like Colin, hasn't catched up.
Yeah, hashtag spoiler alert.
It's a bit too late. We might have to edit it.
I know I know she got written out because she died in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. It wasn't the same.
I haven't watched the latest season yet. I'm like 2 episodes behind before catching up to it.
Well, on the plus now, just something I think I might start today. I want to rewatch it all, man, because I absolutely love it.
The greatest return of last year though was the best Spider-Man came back, Andrew Garfield.
Oh,
I can see it in your face.
Nah.
Yeah, to be fair, that is my number one. When I did my,
You know what?
I
like the fact that Tom Holland and Andrew Garfield got to do it together. Do you know what I mean? Because that to me, they're funny guys, man.
Let's not forget Tony Maguire's the funny.
He's the dog's bollocks. Tony Maguire. He doesn't have to go. Oh no, I've got to refill my spider webs. He just goes, and it comes out his arm. The rest of them.
Remember, they can't do that, can they? There's a lot they can't do.
So, in my opinion, he's the best Spider-Man.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
The best Spider-Man's animated, and he's called Miles Morales.
I thought when you said he animated, I thought he was talking about the 1994 one.
Oh no,
that's something that needs to return, because I need to know what happens to Mary Jane. That ended on a cliffhanger. Well, she's in the medieval times or something. But no, she's not dead.
She did.
Medieval times. What have the time traveled?
Yeah, because Green Goblin pushed her in a portal, and then she disappeared.
Oh,
and then when she came back later, she wasn't the real Mary Jane. She was Hydra Man's weird clone thing.
Yeah.
The 90s. What can I say? So Colin has said the best, one of the best returns, but we know what the other best return after 7 odd years. How many years have I been saying in a row it's going to happen? This is the year.
You might get another return this year.
So you're telling me what? You're telling me my man's coming back to WWE, yeah?
Well, that's the thing. Now if Vince has taken over, there's no way he's coming back.
Well, Vince is selling it, so
yeah, exactly.
I still think
they'll have him back. It's Saudi Arabia. Is it Saudi Arabia that's buying it?
Well, that's what the rumor is.
Right, they'll bring CM Punk back.
No, they won't.
No, or
CM Punk will go back to AEW in the summer, feud with Kenny for the world title.
Team 4 hats. Yeah,
because originally,
or you ready for this? They've just won the trios title, haven't they? Who is best? Sorry again.
Oh my god, did you ruin my life today?
Have you not seen Instagram? I woke up this morning and the first thing I saw was Kenny Omega holding the belt, and I went,
I have a child.
Yeah.
Takes a lot of attention.
Okay, sorry. I have 3 cats. They take a lot of attention. Like this little one here. What are you doing? But yeah, so okay, sorry, spoilers. But who's best friends with CM Punk at the moment? Well, who's he hanging out with a lot? FTR. So if you add 2 and 1, what does that make? That makes 3.
Their contract's up though, isn't it?
Yeah, but this is what I'm thinking. This could be. Can you imagine if this not a work? Maybe they've made the shoot into a work now. So can you imagine next week they're going to come have their little conversations about. Imagine if he came down with FTR.
No, it could be a couple of weeks, I reckon. Couple of months.
Because
they're not to do the same thing back in the Nordic, didn't they? Yeah. With like Edge and Lita and Matt Hardy.
Yeah. They're not going to be.
That was a work. I mean, in real life, that was turned into a work.
But that's what I mean. It's money. If Tony Khan, if Kenny Omega, CM Punk, if they can all make up, they can make a lot of bank off this. And they don't even need the title. They could just do it for the trio title. And then if they want to do a singles match, and then they can actually get what they originally wanted, CM Punk versus MJF for the belt. Then they can finally get that match again.
Yeah.
But at the moment, until the Royal Rumble happens, and if it does appear, then we go, oh, okay. All I know is he's retraining because he's at the gym. Every time I see him on Instagram, you try and denote every post he's put, or like he puts a music, and you're like, okay, read the lyrics. See if that always like you, Colin, like a massive troll. He's thinking,
he's a troll. He's great.
How many people are watching? You know what? I'm just going to drop this.
He knows what he's doing. He's just staying in the background.
That's a Colin move, that is.
Yeah, but he's staying relevant, and that's the
way. In the background.
You've got to think how many years we've been waiting for him. I think I can wait a couple more months, maybe another year, if he doesn't return. If he doesn't, I had a nice year and a bit.
We had the summer of Punk 2022.
Yeah, it might not last it again. He just seems to be cursed. It doesn't last long, does it? I'm trying to think. So about returns, we've done 2 returns. What about reboots? Anything jump out at you? Anything? Or if not, what would you like to see rebooted? Like, is there any TV shows that you've liked as a kid that you would like to see rebooted, or film?
The problem with rebooting TV shows from a kid, all the cartoon ones, all the ones they've done now are just terrible.
Yeah,
like the animation's crap.
Yeah, it's not as good as it is. Like Rugrats and bloody Thomas the Tank Engine.
Or like Fireman Sam and that, like, or Postman, like the new ones that they've done.
Man.
That ain't us. That's their generation, Jeremy. That's the younger generation. Like, ours is not generation before. Like, and I don't like it. I think I watched about 5 minutes. I was like,
not for you.
I don't like it. This isn't what we was. It's not what we watched when we was kids. You know what I mean?
We're 30+ years old, kid.
Yeah.
We're all men.
Well, saying to you, Steve, okay, let's say you're a director. Well, not a director. Let's say you're creative. Someone said you can make a TV show, make a film out of anything. You can pick a director, pick some actors. What would you reboot? Which director? Which actor? What would you want to bring back? Doesn't even have to be like a TV, like a TV show doesn't have to be a TV show. You can make a TV show into a film, or vice versa. You can make a film into a full-blown TV show.
A TV show into a film. Oh.
I think Colin's got one while you're thinking, Cole, because that excitement face.
Yeah, it put into my head. When I was leaving school, there was a TV show called Heroes.
Yeah.
And I was absolutely obsessed with Heroes. And then season 2 and 3 happened, and it was dreadful.
Shocking. And then they did that reboot, didn't they? Reborn recently, and it's just
and I just wish they could go back and save the cheerleader and save the world properly.
Yeah. Well, that's because
start afresh, because that was such a good show. The first season with Silence and all that.
It was amazing. But then there's time travel, and then because the multiverse, if you wanted to, you could reboot the whole thing, couldn't you?
Just start afresh.
Just keep Hero. Was it? Yeah. The time travel. Have him time travel, go into another universe, meet all the characters again, and try and save the cheerleader.
Start it fresh again. Just start again, and just it was so good.
Well, who would you have as your cast? Who would you have as your new Soiler?
Mads Mikkelsen. He's evil.
And then what about
very evil.
Because you need like the main one, so you need your Peter Michelli.
Or like an Adam Driver or someone.
Yeah. So would you make it back into a TV show, or would you make it just like a full-blown film?
Yeah, I'd go TV show and then do it properly. Spend some money. Spend some Amazon money.
Yeah. Oh, so you put it on Amazon, not Netflix?
Yeah, because Amazon got bank. Netflix will cancel after 2 seasons.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, you laugh, Steve. It's happened lots, man.
I'm sure they do it on purpose.
So I like it. So
they get you drawn in, and then boom, you got to pay to watch it somewhere else.
Oh, you get a dodgy Fire Stick. I'm not saying that's the right way to do it, but
don't drop yourself. So
I don't want to talk about.
Oh, okay. So Steve, what about you? Now we give you time to catch up.
I've been thinking, man, but I've been trying to listen to you guys as well. I know, you know how simple I am. I call multitask.
Oh, don't be silly. There must be when you was a kid. Let's say like a kid or teenager.
You know what? I've got one. I've got one that they've turned into a film. Bernard's Watch. You laugh.
You know what? I'm only laughing. It's the way you say it. So like, there's no way if me and Colin betted how much money on what you would have said. You know what? I love you, Steve. Carry on. Just carry on. Just ignore that.
Yeah, no, I reckon that would have been. I reckon they could have turned that into a film, man. That would have been good.
Yeah. So again, it's what casts? Who would you cast in the roles?
That's you might have to come back to me for that one as well.
You might need a year to sort that
out. I've done half of what you've asked me. I could do the other half.
So it'd be a film then? Would you be
all right? So director, the only one that comes to my mind to direct it.
No, you need M. Night Shyamalan to direct it. It's going to be a weird twist at the end.
Colin, let him say. I want to hear.
What's his name? Is it Steven Spielberg, whatever his name is?
It's the only director, you know, and it's the.
Do you know what I've?
It's the only director, you know, isn't it?
Do you know
Director of Transformers.
Oh, that's Michael Bay.
Oh yeah, well that's nowhere near close, is it? So then I'll set up for Michael Bay then instead.
How many explosions are going to be in this
Bernard
film?
watching the fireworks.
I think I'm done.
Oh, Steven.
Oh God, I don't even think I could. No.
You're on, Chris.
Oh, Bernard's watch directed by Michael Bay. I don't know why that's tickled me so much. So that means Megan Fox would be in it. Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah,
man.
Shia LaBeouf will have the watch.
And $1 billion worth of fireworks.
Yeah, and then who else does he like? You can get. Who else was
CGI?
Yeah, so Bernard would actually be CGI. He would be the talking watch. He would transform out of the watch to give him missions. And then would they just go through? Yeah, there you go.
It's basically a Transformers spin-off, isn't it?
Yeah, but with a watch.
Okay. So the Cybertron that we didn't know, Bernard was originally from Cybertron. Okay.
What about you, Bag?
I might pass that information over to Mark.
Are you gonna say like the Queen's head or?
Bay?
Nah, I was gonna say like round the twist.
Saved by the Bell.
Yeah, Saved by the Bell. Yeah, but film.
Round the twist, man.
Round the twist. Nah.
If things happening now, you go around the twist.
See, like mine would kind of be a cheat. It'd be a reboot / return, because as much as I love this show, ended on a cliffhanger, but because it involves multiverse and time travel, it's technically you could have a new cast, so it's a reboot, but then you would later have the returning cast in it to be returned. So I would do return to Sliders. So find what happened to Rumrant, find out what happened to Earth Prime. So you get like, you could even get the original cast as alternate versions or something. I don't know, because most of them died anyway. So, or you just get they're obsessed with like a new teenage team of Sliders that could go around, find him. You know what I mean? If not, because if they're doing like the Calvin universe, do Star Trek: The Next Generation, but in filmverse. Get Tom Hardy back. Tom Hardy back as Picard. We'll just have to ask him to. What's he doing? I was rolling. I got a bit scared.
Why are you having a smoke during a podcast, mate? That's
because you stress me out. You're a very stressful guy.
Oh wow. So yeah, so while Steve's doing that, I'm thinking about other reboots. Batman, the Nolan films.
You know what you need to do with the DC? Just put it in the bin and start again. Oh, that's what they do with DC. They put it in the bin and then they start again.
Have you heard that they want to keep Miller as the Flash for the foreseeable future? But but that upsets me. Warner Brothers.
I'd rather have him than Ellen Page, though. Elliot Page or wherever he's gone by these days.
Yeah, but they don't want fucking Henry Cavill. That just shows whoever's in the top bass are like mentally.
Yeah, there's something wrong with it. Going to come play Sentry.
Yeah, I'd rather.
Sorry, guys, you fell out my ear.
So I'm tempted to ask Steve for another reboot there.
I've got another. Or a return.
So another return. What about you?
The return of your hairline.
Hey, mate. It was never there. It was never there to begin with. That's never going back, mate. Look at.
Fucking returning your hairline, man.
Why do you feel I'm growing it this way? I'm growing my beard, so it takes the emphasis away.
Well, if you grow your beard,
only because we're all jealous here. Only because we're all jealous here. Kenny Omega hair.
Oh, it's nice, isn't it?
Yeah. Look at him. He's going to go to Tokyo Dome soon.
Just need to get a cut. I need a trim.
Hey, bangers. Even after 8 years, I still haven't seen him, mate.
Yeah, but the age difference between me and you.
So it's like your hair got scared or something.
He's like Ricky.
Yeah, when I met you.
Sorry, Ricky.
So, thinking more returns then. So we had Star Trek Picard. Got my my Next Generation cats mostly back. And then you got...
You didn't watch it, didn't care for it.
Yeah, but season 3 is going to be better because you got...
I should have watched it. I like Picard.
Yeah.
He's the best captain. But
did you say third best?
No, I said the best. The best.
No,
number one.
I'm sure you said third. Okay.
I said one. Yeah, above Cisco and the other guy.
Wow. No, so if we're talking about returns, Cisco needs to come back. I've been waiting how many years? I know he doesn't want to be in Star Trek anymore, but his story needs some kind of closure. Can't just say he's off with the gods. Left his kids to grow with their father. Gets you in the feels. Or maybe not you two. But Steve's like, what?
Steve don't care.
What?
Steve was like, there's enough.
I do care, but I have no idea what you're going on about.
Come on then, Steve. Come on. Give us another reboot or return, or if you've got another corker of a pitch for Michael Bay. Or if I'll give you a director and I want you to pitch for Christopher Nolan, I want you to give me a reboot. I don't care what it is, and then I'm going to try and figure out how Christopher Nolan could,
Okay, can it be like a newer film? Well, or a TV series?
It's anything. It could be, as long as it's not on now, you kind of have to wait for the show to disappear. Like, even if it's gone for a bit, you can't say EastEnders and then reboot EastEnders. Then you'll have 2 EastEnders. No one wants that many EastEnders.
2's too many.
Yeah.
Okay.
One's too much for me.
I've got one.
On there.
TV show that's ended. So I need to affirm the bill.
To be fair, that's not even funny. Say that actually, it could work because Nolan could do that. If you have that bit of grittiness.
Yeah, but he's just like Batman with the superheroes.
Yeah, it would just be.
Yeah, Batman, but with DCI Evans or whatever one of them was called.
Yeah. You seem to know not bad. That
Robocop, some more copies in the bill. So,
yeah, but you can't do film on like a station of like 50 police officers. You got 2 hours, kid. You know what I mean? That's like 2 minutes deep.
I'm sure they could whistle something up.
So yeah, or there's a storyline. The Bill station's blown up, and they've got to figure out what happened. The one guy that was at a pub or something, or at the park feeding the ducks, sees the explosion, and he's got to figure out, and then because it's Nolan as well, there'd be like bits and bits.
So that'd be like Sherlock Holmes then, right?
Okay, that'd be true. But then wouldn't he be the Bill? He would. His name would be Bill. Oh, Steve, you onto something here. Captain Bill.
Genius, Howard.
Yeah.
Or you could have.
He's just thrown out.
The explosion. Here's the twist. You could have like Casualty and the Bill put together.
Oh man,
people in the police station have been injured.
And then they've got to get Oxford and Neutrino back. They can sing that song, can't they? That could be the theme song. That could be the rework. They get like some new rapper or someone.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, there you go, mate. So Nolan's got a film now. Michael Bay's got a new film. See, you are throwing these out now. You just need to think of an actor.
I'll finally made it in a podcast.
Yeah. What can I say? I do occasionally. There had to be a podcast that you would swim in and not sink. And this one,
you nailed it.
Yeah, I think, yeah. So what about you, Carl? Any other reboots that or shows you would want to bring back, or maybe try something different, a reboot that you didn't like that you think you could do better?
If it's that, then you delete the Magnificent Seven.
Delete the what?
Delete the Magnificent Seven.
Ah, okay.
Ooh.
The one with Chris Pratt. And
yeah, because we saw that. So I totally forgot about that film because again, it was paint by numbers. It just did exactly the same. It wasn't even like a reboot, was it? It was just
a modern take of it.
It's just a retelling, which
just
sometimes. Yeah, that's true. So you just delete that. What about you, Steve? There's a reboot that you would want to just delete from that you don't think.
You say delete.
Yeah, that didn't add anything. So let's say something come out. It was, as Colin said, it was just good. One of those, or just meh. Because I've got one. It's Tim Burton's Planet of the Apes. It was, yeah.
Who was that one?
It was Mark Wahlberg.
Oh, yeah.
It was just
the apes want to make love to him.
Yeah, the CGI, the makeup was all good, but it was just rehash to the max.
The new Planet of the Apes with Caesar are really good.
No, they were really good. And now there's I think a fourth one coming out soon as well.
Oh, they're doing it again?
Well, no, it's going to be the same, set in the same universe, but it's going to jump forward.
Like Caesar's Sons, isn't it?
Yeah, because the last one, so they're gonna try and somehow build it into where they actually become the full-blown apes we know.
Oh, bless.
Yeah,
that's good.
What about you, Steve?
Before we go,
I can see his face. Something that we need winding. I can't tell.
I don't know. There's loads of films that could be so much more done to it.
But then, just what's your favourite that you feel that upset you that much that you wished something could have happened different, or maybe there was an actor that you felt.
What did you waste 12 quid going to the cinema to see?
Yeah. Okay, you say that right. I've got one that I was waiting for ages to come out, and it never did, and that was the new Is it Expandables? Sylvester Stallone.
Well, that's still in the picture. Yeah, I just don't know when it's coming.
But see, the thing is, I don't think I'd watch it because obviously Bruce Willis was in it. Like he made his appearances. He's retired now, eh?
Yeah.
Due to like health voice and that. I don't know, because if he was like that, like if the film would come out now and it was his last film, obviously they'd have killed him off in it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And saying that, from the sounds of it, Sly Stallone might die in it because he said this is his last one.
Or you just kill them all and then just don't worry about it because they're shit films.
Or you kill them off and then just go, well, we did tell you from the first one they are
expendable.
Yeah.
Wicked.
Yeah. He looks so heartbroken. Look at him. Bless you.
Right, boys. I think that'll do it for this week.
Yeah. Cheers for today. Well, we'll sort out one for next week, and then
I reckon it might be a wrestling episode next week.
You think so?
Got a feeling.
Yeah. Got a feeling in the guts.
Yeah,
that's cool. I'll try and wear the same t-shirt then for next week. What about you, Steve? You gonna wear the same hat?
Yeah, just wash your t-shirt before you put it back on, okay?
Well, I think that's a given.
Nah, leave it on for a week.
No, yeah, I'm gonna sit here.
Keep it on for a week.
Like this.
It might make you look like you got shoulders.
Or a hairline.
I take them on. No, see, the shoulders hurt more than the hairline.
Look, I've got shoulders. See me shoulders.
Well done, guys. Well done. This could be a medical. This could be a medical condition, and you would feel really bad.
No, we wouldn't.
No. Who do I think I'm talking to?
Unless it's cancer or leukemia. I'm taking the picture.
Here we go. He's going to say some heart to heart here. I'm scared what he's going to
say. Your shoulders look like coat hangers.
No, they don't.
You just look. You just go down like that, and then back up like that.
You can hang stuff on coat hangers.
So I'm hanging like that.
And your head is the hook. You are a coat hanger.
I thought today's like theme was new beginnings,
Enjoy the
reboots.
roast.
This is the new beginning. This could be the year where you get your shoulders back.
And you shake your head up.
Oh, nah, not that part. Maybe the shoulders.
You need to go to the gym and do some games.
Right, yeah.
Bye, boys. I'm going to go.
See you soon, guys. See you later.
Right, yes. Thank you,
Bye,
guys.
bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.